I wanted to write you all fanfic because tonight is New Year's Eve and I wanted to have something silly and fun and fluffy and Final Fantasy VII Remake related. So I was going to write a little bit of the AU. I was gonna write a high school AU of Zach and Cloud, and of course Zach is the upperclassman for Cloud. In high school, and they join like the there's like a gym or like gym class or something like that, like some like after school club gym club where there's like squats and stuff, and just I really wanted to write that, and I didn't write it. But it's in my head and it might just happen, so look forward to that. No, I do really want... I've been writing my Final Fantasy VI fanfic, and I've been enjoying writing little bits and pieces of other things. It's been really fun, and Final Fantasy VII Remake is fantastic, so... Well, if you folks want, I will work on that some, and I might read that on a future stream a little, so let me know. I also want to write a story about Tough Stuff and Fleety Bot. So much I want to write. I haven't been writing this week because I've been moving. But the unpacking is going well, so maybe I'll write some more. You know, Demi, if you want to write a crossover, you write that crossover. Wholesome fan culture. Yeah, we'll see. So are we ready to dive in? I might leave that last little bit for YouTube so that they know that they might have to suffer through some fanfic in the future. Alright, I didn't save properly, or at least I did save, but then so the PS4 got turned off when it got unplugged and moved across town. Hopefully these are in time with each other. Oh, right. I know Loki, right? Well, Yoa, thank you for joining us for the pregame chatter. It's fun stuff. What, my face? What? Oh, shoot. The camera. Yeah, my webcam thing is wiggly and doesn't hold still very well, and I'm not sure how I can fix it. This is super cyberpunky music. Holy crap. No, it's not a thing that can be duct taped. I'll have to figure out what I can do about it. I don't want to have to get a new thing, but I will get a new thing if I have to. The camera. Okay, that'll do. Oh man. Okay, intrusive. Are you not going to play this game? Or are you wanting me to explain its cyberpunkness so you can decide whether or not to play the game? Because this game is so cyberpunky. Like, I think that it was actually cyberpunk in the original, and I didn't realize it, but I can only really speak to how cyberpunk it is right now. So aesthetically, it does have some of the stuff going on, but thematically, it's really there we go. It's the themes of it that make it so incredibly cyberpunk, because for all that, like, Cyberpunk 2077 seems to think that what makes cyberpunk is the aesthetics, and to a certain degree, like, that's what people mean a lot of times when they say cyberpunk. They are talking about the aesthetics, but cyberpunk, like, the reason why punk is in the name is because cyberpunk was originally kind of reactionary isn't the right word, but it was like an angry counterculture approach, or an angry counterculture answer to things that William Gibson and others saw going wrong in society in the 80s. And so they wrote things to kind of confront that. And it sort of turned into a movement. So I don't know what... I'm not outside of Midgar, so I don't know how not cyberpunky this stuff is, but... So please no spoilers. We have a spoiler channel in the Discord where if you want to talk spoilers. But the things that cyberpunk thematically addresses, and this is relevant even for those of you who've been watching this and have heard me go off about this being cyberpunk before. I don't know that I've ever talked about like the definition of cyberpunk. You do go outside of Midgar and Crisis Core. You do a lot of other stuff. So cyberpunk has some concerns about what augmentation of humanity with technology is going to look like, contrary to what the folks who made Cyberpunk 2077 think. It's not saying that augmenting your human body is bad. That's never it. It's just like, what is that going to mean? What does that look like? What sacrifices and risks are being made in the decision to augment? But it also primarily, like, a lot of it has to do with, yes, it does ask questions about what it means to be human, but a lot of it has to do with the rise of corporations, and I don't know exactly when corporate personhood in America became a big thing. Yeah, Demi, I think that's kind of what it's saying, is like there are hazards and there are problems with that, and be aware of them, and let's explore kind of what that could mean. But it's not a condemnation in any way. It's not a condemnation of augmentation or transhumanism. But one of the big things behind cyberpunk, like, a lot of it has to do with the relationship of humanity and technology, but a lot of it also has to do with corporations, and the rising power of corporations, which has become more and more and more relevant in American society, and I think to a large degree, like the rest of the world. And so a lot of times in cyberpunk, you will see corporations, this may sound familiar if you're familiar with this game, like doing things at great cost to the world, to the people who work there, taking over and having massive power, controlling people, controlling governments. In a lot of cyberpunk stories, like, the corporation is the government, and so the cops are corpsec, corporate security, and so that kind of question and that kind of conflict, and how does because a lot of times the heroes in cyberpunk adventures are like scrappy underworld hackers trying to take out evil corporations. And we're not hackers here, but being eco-terrorists trying to prevent an all-powerful corporation that basically runs the planet, at least runs life in the areas that it controls, to prevent them from destroying the world to get their short-term wealth and power. That's really cyberpunk right there, thematically. So, yeah. Well, so Shadowrun has a lot of the trappings. Okay, and I say this, I love Shadowrun. I unpacked my Shadowrun source books. I like the old school version where you have to hack things in with your brain wired into computer rather than using cybermancy. But I say this with love, but Shadowrun is largely the aesthetics, and it has the potential to have the theme, but at least it has the situation: corporations bad, scrappy underdogs trying to take out corporations, but it's not really quite there. But yeah, so cyberpunk frequently has a dystopian elements at the very least. So when I joke about how Crisis Core is Zack trying to be a shonen hero in a cyberpunk dystopia. This is definitely on this dystopian side of things. I guess that's true, Stolen Light, but still. It's interesting. I feel like Shadowrun does and tries some really interesting things it doesn't always succeed at. Is Netrunner the card game? Because I have friends who like it. I don't like card games, so they've told me about the cards and stuff, and they're really cool. Fair blinks. Hang on, I'm sorry. I have to... You know how it is. It's Zena. Thank you for subscribing. Happy New Year. Yes, NetHack is not cyberpunk. I love NetHack. I love other people's NetHack adventures. Yeah, Netrunner is really cool. And apparently they lost the license, so they're making their own world or something, which is cool. Was I going to play another round of this? I'm trying to remember.
Hey, been waiting for you. So, what are you in the mood to fight?
Cloud versus wild animals. I just love that it's Cloud versus. Yeah, Ventura, that's like pretty meta. Listen to that guitar. Hold on, I have to. Baby, do you want your bed? Did I cover your bed up? Here you go. No? Do you want out again? Do you want out? I'll let you out. Oh no. This guitar is amazing. My sister keeps telling me that I need to play the new Yakuza. She says that it's the best game of the year. So we now live with a dog, but Sophie's getting along okay. I'll let her in. Actually, my roommate will probably let her in if she starts yelling at the door. Okay. So we could fight some wild animals. Do you hear the guitars? Excuse me, do you hear the guitars? Let's take a moment. I was explaining, because one of my friends is playing the new Zelda Warriors game, and she'd never played a Musou game before, so I was like, let me tell you about Musou games, because I know them and love them, and have played many hours of Dynasty Warriors. So then I listened to a lot of guitar music. It was really good. I mean, if you folks think that Yakuza game is really good, maybe we'll put that on the list. I don't know what systems it's on though. Right, Intrusive? This is some guitar. Do we want to fight wild animals? I mean, it's been a very long time since I've played Dynasty Warriors, but I played a lot of 2 through 5, I think. Hi, Gaster. Yes, we are playing. You don't think we should play wild animals, Kurno? Alright.
Come back anytime you want to fight.
Okay. I think... How do I get out of here? Is this how I get out of here? This looks like the elevator. It's the elevator! You push the button and it goes. Alright, let's go in here. Oh, okay. I don't have to push the button this time. Do I get a nice reward? What kind of reward is it, though? Is it a reward that is nice if you want to be good at the game? Or is it a reward that's nice if you want to be knowing all of the stuff about everybody? Does it give me melodrama, tragedy, or backstory? If it's lore-based, yeah. Okay. Alright.
What a tournament!
Yes.
Our tickets were worth every last one.
I don't get to run here.
Like I told you.
No. Sina, thank you for sharing gifts. Wow. Thank you. I'm not the hugest fan of this music. Is this... I guess it sounds like it's got a horn section and it's goofy, so that makes it ska. Thank you, Idsina. Thank you, everybody who's giving gift subscriptions. Just like, thank you. You're being very generous, and I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, moving twice in less than 2 months is an expensive undertaking. So I appreciate your support, especially after buying a new computer. Like immediately, like in the middle of that. So I appreciate it. Ska tends to be high energy and lighthearted. Like they tend to be fun. Not that I'm an expert on ska. I know it's ska. If somebody says pick it up, pick it up. I have friends who do ska and they've tried to explain it to me. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Brian. Okay, where am I going? Wait, why is there a symbol? Okay, that's a Coliseum. Jukebox. Chadley. Hi, friend. This looks like where I'm supposed to go. I'm going literally the wrong way. Okay. I'm not sure. Look, he's just really dedicated to what he does. Oh my god, he's so... I have a friend who his characters are all like Chadley, and he hasn't played this game, and I'm just like, Elliot, you need to play this game because you wrote Chadley. You designed Chadley. He looks like your art. Look at me using my map like a pro. Oh, right, the music has changed. Well, no, Chadley is working on overthrowing Shinra. I am impressed with that child. Like, it just takes such bravery, I think, to do what he's doing. Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows the risk, and he's doing it anyway. I think he's pretty great. Alright, shall we do this? Is there anything else that I'm missing? Have I done all the things that I need to do right now? Oh man. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I moved a lot in the past 2 years, including back and forth between Texas and Pennsylvania several times. So, okay, let's do it. All right. Oh man. Yeah. Chadley is trying to take on Shinra. He's scheming. We're helping each other. He's developing new stuff that'll help me fight them, and I'm helping him develop the new stuff, so it's all good. Okay, are we ready to check in on Aerith? Okay, so I know that at some point Cloud, I think, is supposed to dress up, but we haven't done that yet, and so I don't know when don't tell me. I don't know when that's gonna happen or how that's gonna happen. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to dress up so I can go in there with Tifa and Aerith, but I've done all of this stuff so that Aerith can get dressed up. What am I gonna do to get Cloud dressed up? Because I swear we're dressing him up. I don't know.
No! Cloud! Finally! Tifa! Tifa! She's... I don't...
Take a deep breath. What about Tifa?
I heard Corneo was gonna audition new girls soon. And Tifa's gonna be...
Oh my god, Johnny.
Johnny. I don't know what to do.
Johnny, honey.
Well, I do.
I'll come too. Hey, Cloud. Bro. I can call you bro, right?
Nope.
Just want to say, bro, that I'm totally relieved that you're looking out for Tifa. So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro?
I said.
The way you fight, bro, is like poetry and violence. Bam, bam, whoosh, whoosh, you know? I really wish I could be just like you. My problem is that I tend to overthink and overanalyze everything. So, bro, do you have any advice for a smart, stand-up guy like myself?
No.
Oh, come on, bro!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We gotta hurry to Corneo's!
Oh yeah, Johnny is definitely gonna be in the high school with them. Oh my god!
Tifa, hold on.
Oh my god, Johnny,
baby.
chill out. I'm trying to talk. Do you mind? Johnny minds. Oh, that's right. And Johnny's parents are so interesting. I have to do the obligatory parallels between Cloud and Zack. This is what we're here for. This is what you're here for. This is what you're getting into. Johnny doesn't overanalyze. I overanalyze. Wait, Johnny wears 3 pairs of pants. Okay, hold on. We're gonna check that out next time we see him. We met Johnny's mom earlier. I swear we met Johnny's mom because she wanted him to get his special pillow. I'm pretty sure she talked about his special pillow. So if Johnny and Zack knew each other, they would totally, like, Zack would know exactly how to react to Johnny. Like, Johnny would be like, I have too much energy and enthusiasm and completely nuts and with crazy, weird energy. And I'm also really friendly and talkative and want to use really affectionate names. And Zack would be like, yo, bro, it's okay. Oh, was that Johnny's dad? I swear I've met Johnny's mom. I swear I met Johnny's mom. I don't remember what she talked about then, but yes, they would be 2 puppies, and you just have to make sure that they didn't pee on the rug. Okay, I thought I met her. But yeah, it's really funny because, like, what Zack is to Cloud is kind of what Johnny is trying to have Cloud be to him. A senpai, I guess, for lack of a better way of describing it. And whereas, like, Zack, like, immediately steps up to help Cloud out when Cloud is like, I'm shy and awkward and lacking self-confidence. And Zack is like, I will be your mentor. Zack is even like, I don't know if the game actually shows this, but whatever. We all know that Zack is kind of like, and Jules was there to be my mentor, and now I will be Cloud's mentor. Yes, the tradition of brotherhood continues. And unfortunately for the tradition of brotherhood, this version of Cloud, because I think that Cloud, as we saw him in Crisis Core, had he been allowed to continue along his cloudly path without Mako poisoning and Hojo and a death squad of Shinra's soldiers and whatever else went on there, that's what I remember, followed by shenanigans here, this Cloud is different. But I think that Cloud would have been like, somebody looks up to me? Oh, I can be someone, senpai? I'll do my best, you know? But alas. Also, hi, Angry Nerdbird, welcome. Good night, Miss Nububu. I'm glad you could join us. I'm sorry the fireworks kept you up. But yeah, so this Cloud has been fundamentally broken at his core. And it is so interesting thinking back on the sweet little boy that he was, because he's very sweet in Crisis Core. He is a precious little baby. And maybe there's like the potential, because he's like, not prickly, but he's like, he's got certain kinds of insecurities and anxieties that I can see him growing into this. But it is really sad. No, FF7R. Oh no, my secret is out. No, whatever. You guys have heard me talk about what I would do with this story. And like the suffering that I would enact on characters. So, yeah. So yes, no, I like it when characters are fundamentally broken and have to deal with angst and melodrama and suffering and trauma. But hey, at least they didn't drop a sector on the slums. I would have done that. So no matter what they do in this game, it can't be as mean as I would have been. So take from that what you will. Apparently. Yeah, I want to play... So they're remaking one of the Nier games. So we'll play Nier at some point in the future. Yeah, I know. It's shocking, really, that I like the melodrama. But I don't like cruelty or sadism. I just like darkness and stories so that the light can shine brighter. So there are things that I don't like because they make their characters suffer in a way that I don't like. Anyway, so we went on a tangent there, but I do really like that this scene. I think if you were playing this game for the first time, I think you would just be like, man, that Johnny, he sure is funny and annoying. Ha ha ha. It's so funny how Cloud is. Cloud is Cloud's sigh that didn't even get subtitled, which should have been subtitled. It should have been for people who are hearing impaired, but that sigh was just so perfect. Just so great. I really liked it. But if you are playing this as Crisis Core 2, which I am, then you see parallels there with Zack. And once again, you're like, if Zack were here. Oh. Hojo is bad. Hojo's? I'm trying to think on the scale of characters I hate. Actually, Hojo's pretty high on the list of characters in video games that I hate, but in a good way. Like, there's characters that I hate because they're badly done, or they're like excessively, like, they don't deserve to be as evil as they are. Like the game is like, oh, and I'm like, you haven't earned making me suffer like that. Hojo is a good character. He's very well done. I'm supposed to hate him as much as I do, and the game earned me hating him as much as I do. Oh, is my camera? Oh, the camera's just gonna have problems. I'm sorry. Let me try to fix this. I need to get a new camera thing, apparently. Yeah, well, and the thing about Hojo is that he's believable. I know it's like the most cliche thing in the world to be like, these bad guys are like Nazis. But I say this as the half-Jewish person, so I'm not making this comparison lightly, but it is very apparent to me, in my opinion, that there was some inspiration drawn there as far as Hojo's experimenting on live subjects. He's not as evil as the real life equivalent. He's not experimenting on real life children in the same way. But that's definitely, I feel like, what they're going for. And that's part of what makes, yes, as Aventurous says, he draws inspiration from real historical figures. That's what I mean. Which makes him a plausible sort of evil. I can't read about that. I can't. I know more than I want to know about it. But that said, Hojo, obviously he's like a safer, this is in a fictional world. He's like using like Mako, which doesn't exist in the real world. So like it's kind of like safely removed. But also yeah. So I hate Hojo. I really hate Hojo. And I know he shows up in this game. And that's gonna be bad. Oh, look, the Funkelsiltskin is bringing us back to this scene that we just saw, which is good because we stepped into territory that's a bit uncomfortable for me, so I'm emotionally going to backpedal away from that to talk again about Cloud, the unwilling senpai. So I guess I don't get to see what Aerith's up to. Because, oh my god.
You and me, we gotta get her out of
How
there.
many pairs of pants? Are they different pairs of pants? Hold still, Johnny. I need to look at your clothing. Johnny!
We gotta hurry to Corneo.
John, oh, do you notice he went the wrong way? That's amazing. Johnny, get back here. I have to make fun of your fashion sense.
Ripping off you, me, and everyone. Relax, man. Tifa, hold on, baby.
Oh my god, even the way he runs is silly. I'm trying to figure out what the heck you're wearing, buddy. Bro. Johnny's trying so hard to be cool. Johnny.
Well, this is it for me. Call me crazy, but I have a feeling that I'll just be getting in the way.
Go find Aerith at Madame M's. Tell her to wait for me there when she's done. Think you can handle that?
No!
Yes, sir.
But I wanted to look at his pants. Like American definition of pants, not British definition of pants. I have no interest in those things. Johnny. He's just like existing in his own little world in which he's the hero. And he's just now figuring things out. He's trying so hard. Yes, British pants means underpants. I don't know that he thinks Cloud is his sidekick. I think he thinks Cloud is his senpai who he can ask to help him out with things. But I don't know. Bro, do you have any advice for me? And Cloud's just like, no. So I have a really dry sense of humor. Oh, yes! That totally led somewhere. I'm so excited about that. That bottle of ether was totally worth it. Cloud's humor is very deadpan, and I think it is hilarious. He's really funny. He makes the game funnier. That's great. And you know, as someone who I've spent the past few years like embracing my own sense of humor, I used to be like, I don't have a sense of humor. I don't make jokes. I'm not funny and I don't try to be funny. And like as of like a few years ago, I started saying the weird, absurd stuff that pops into my head that I thought was funny. And it turns out that other people think it's funny too sometimes. To the point where people who met me only the past couple, like 2 or 3 years are like having a weird, offbeat, dry sense of humor, and joking is one of Lauren's things. And I would never have guessed 10 years ago that there would be a time that I would be like, one of my defining features when people think of me would be my humor. But I've had friends who are like, oh yeah, you're a huge joker. You joke around a lot. And I'm like, I do, don't I? And it's fun. It's fun getting to know yourself a little bit better. It never stops. So I encourage everybody, if you're feeling like you still don't know yourself, no matter how old you get, no matter how old you are, it's worth investigating that, and getting to know yourself better. This year especially has been a year of major self-reflection and self-discovery, and I've gotten to know myself a lot better, and it's really cool. So when I start giving advice on how to, God, I love that he, like, look at this. Instead of, like, clipping through or walking up it like it's, like, a ramp, he's actually got his foot on the stair. Look at that. Look at that. What a nice bit of detail. Bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Anyway, I like Final Fantasy VI. And also, I'm really amused by this. Look at that. Yeah. Oh my god, this music. It is, I mean, musically, like, it's similar to Bowser's House. I'm just saying. And there's just junk here. This looks like this is a food cart. What the heck is this? Hold on. What? No. Like, is that food? There's food stuff around here. Why does he have food carts in here? And this looks like this looks like backstage. This is like the front entrance, but it looks like the backstage, doesn't it? Oh my god. This looks like where somebody has to sit, so they set up the fan while they have to sit here and, like, I don't even know. I love the texturing of this too. Like, the fact that they can put, like, the dings and imperfections on it that makes it look more real. It's a really nice detail. It really brings home, like, the feeling of the place. So even though this is the rich guy's place. Yeah, I guess maybe they put these outside when there's a... Hold on. Birds. Okay, those are birds. The rest of these guys are just like, what is he doing? Yeah, like, the music is so... Well, see, but adding levity to the situation, the whole situation has had levity. This entire section is bizarre. Like, prior to this, we were in, like, a cyberpunk dystopia going between the slums and the corporate HQ. And then we've just, like, wandered into this bizarre, super out there thing. Like, how do you describe Wall Market? it's just a bunch of surreal weirdness happening that doesn't really make sense. Like, it feels like... So, like... Wall Market was the market that was walled up before Corneo took over. But we don't know whether it was a bizarre carnival funland of weirdness before Corneo took over. It may just be that's... Because, like, this kind of feels like one person's crazy, demented wonderland. So maybe this is just Corneo's taste, which would make sense from what we know of Corneo. Because he set this whole weird thing up. This is Corneo's magical funland. He gets to do whatever he wants here and shape this world however he wants to shape it. It's like a microcosm universe that's like all under his sway. So he's a weird dude. I think I can say that safely. All right. Hello. Hello.
You again?
Got a letter of approval right here.
Huh? You know that's only good for women, right?
Yeah, it's for Aerith.
Who? Oh, that girl you were with. Sorry to hear that. Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal. I can't let you in.
I wasn't asking for permission.
Huh? Wouldn't try it if I were you. Trust me, you don't want
Like,
to
this
screw
guy's
with
actually...
Don. If you even think about causing any trouble, he'll make sure someone pays for it. And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard
Like,
to break
this
out.
guy's...
Or it could wind up being someone you've never even met before.
Yeah.
Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway, you've got some time yet. The audition won't start for a while. If you're sure you want to go through with this, then bring the girl and the letter. But if I were you, I wouldn't.
I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna stop Corneo's crazy reign of madness. And I'm gonna rescue Leslie from this. Because Leslie, you're too good for this. I don't know about your pals. I want to know Leslie's story. I'm sure that AO3 could tell me Leslie's story. This dude here doesn't need a shirt. He's kind of got a Prince of Persia thing going on. Yeah. No, I like him. He's also got very pretty hair.
Go on, get out of here. Go on, get out of here.
Because, like, he's not wrong when he's like, somebody's gonna suffer for it. And you could be sacrificing someone else's safety and health and happiness. Oh, I lost control of the camera. Cloud is thinking. No?
Hey, get out of the way! Quit talking! Move it! Move it! Come on! Yo, clear the road!
She's really pretty. Hold on.
Ma'am.
Heya.
Cloud had a moment there.
That's really...
Yeah. Corneo's got certain tastes. This dress is so gaudy and impossible to move in.
Yeah.
Cloud?
Excuse me.
Oh my god!
Huh.
Cloud, you're so cute.
Hey, Wait a minute. Did Johnny forget to give you my message?
The one asking me to stay put? No, I got it.
Oh my God.
I was worried about you.
I'm starting to think this place is more dangerous than we thought. Who knows what they'll ask you to do in this audition? No way in hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself? Oh, don't worry. I wasn't gonna.
Oh my God, she's so
Come
pretty. Look
on,
at her. Look at
you'll
her hair.
see.
Look at her hair.
See what, exactly?
Oh my God.
According to Madam M, you've caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone, and they'd like to meet in person.
Huh?
She's really pretty. Anyway. Okay. So I guess we're gonna dress up to go with them. My God, she's so pretty. I'm sorry. Look, Roxana, it's not my fault. Alright. We're gonna take a moment to get real. Is that okay with you? Okay, she's kind of my type, alright? I guess so. Sorry, Tifa. Maybe Chrono. Blinks, there's actually, I've spoken to a number of people who had canon Cloud as trans, and I respect that. Yeah. So, like, sure, I'll do this on this stream. It's New Year's Eve. As part of my realization of how to of who I am and getting to know myself better, there was this rising crescendo in my mind over several months this year that I tried really hard to stomp down until I got too loud to ignore, as these things do. So, like, several years ago, like, I came out as being bi, dated girls, had kind of known for a little while that I liked girls too, but it really was, like, a non-issue for me because I was married to a man. Yes, I was in a 13-year relationship with a man. I was married. I've dated a bunch of guys. But at some point this summer, this little voice in my head was like, I wish I could just say I was gay. I wish I could just say I was gay. Can I just say I'm gay? And I kind of put a lot of things in my life into... I looked at them and was like, oh. So I used to draw people when I was in middle and high school. I draw girls and everybody would say like, oh, Lauren, you drew girls big. You like to draw girls with big boobs, haha. And I was like, no, I draw women with chests because women have chests and I developed early and I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it. But I would like hide my sketches from people after that. And people would be like, you draw a lot of like cute girls and stuff. And I'm like, I drew a guy who was shirtless. So as I've been kind of having this epiphany about myself, I went back and looked because I was looking for this picture that I drew that people teased me about. And my sketchbooks back then, because I was so upset that people kept making these comments about the girls I drew. And I was like, I'm just drawing women. They just have bodies. People have bodies. I was drawing pinups. I didn't realize that's what they were. But I went back and looked at them and I was like, oh. So like, I used to sell my artwork at anime conventions, and girls dressed as Sailor Neptune would always come up and hit on me. And I would have like my boyfriend with me. And they would just ignore him and flirt with me because I was so obviously gay that he was clearly not my boyfriend. And I'd be like, why are they doing this? I'm straight. I had a boyfriend in middle school, like 8th grade, who was like, we met at like summer camp and he came to visit afterwards. And remember, he like took his shirt off to go swimming. And I was just like, and then I had my wisdom teeth out earlier that summer, and then I used that as an excuse to get out of kissing him for like the entire rest of the visit. And like, I kept talking to my friends who were like bi or pan women the past, like, as I've been working through this, and I've been like, yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, like first kisses, so they're always kind of gross and you just kind of get used to them. And like, cause one of my former roommates, like, no, I mean, when you're first learning to kiss people, like, it's kind of awkward, but it's also great. And I'm like, she was like, so Lauren, you've had a girlfriend, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, what was your first kiss with her like? And I was like, well, and she was like, Lauren. I'm like, well, it's different because girls are like more sensitive about and they know how to do it. Anyway, Uranus is not my type, Neptune is. So part of where this came from is that I've been like, it's kind of connected. You've probably heard me reference this like realization that like I am the charming rogue, I am the red mage, I am the bard. It's not that I'm like, oh gosh, Locke and Zidane. I mean, Zidane's a little boy, so he's an idiot. But like Locke and Robin Hood and Gambit, that is the man of my dreams, which is kind of what I'd always thought. And I kept trying to date guys like that, which they weren't like that, and that's not how it worked out. No, what happened was I really connected with and related to those characters ever since I was a kid. But there aren't characters like that who are girls. So I was like, well, that obviously can't be me. So clearly what I need to do is be the kind of girl that boys like that want to date. That's the way to do it. So I carried myself and dressed myself and tried so hard to act like the love interest for that kind of character. Those are the kinds of girls I like. And that male character archetype, that's who I am. And so I actually had a brief while of kind of wondering if this was like a gender identity thing earlier this year, and I thought long and hard about it, and I'm like, no, I'm a woman, and I feel comfortable being a woman and identifying as a woman. Although I would recommend to everybody, it is a good idea to analyze your gender, make sure that it fits you, and if it doesn't, there are options. No, it was never Lolita. Lolita was never a thing that was interesting to me. But I want to be Peter, looking for my Wendy. I want to be Robin, looking for my Marion. I want to be Locke, looking for my Sullys. So ever since I told myself, because I was like talking to my therapist about this, and I was like, I wish I could just say I was gay. She was like, well, maybe you can. And I was like, can I? She's like, yes. And I didn't, and I like posted a thing about this on Facebook after like several weeks of like working through this kind of and sharing with my close friends. And I was like, wrote paragraphs because I write a lot, just like I talk a lot. And I was like, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm gay. It's like, oh, I guess that is what I was trying to say. And then all my friends are like, congratulations. And I'm like, why are you congratulating me? And they're like, because you just came out? Oh. So, like, I guess I'm coming out on stream. Because I wanted to sit with it for a little while with just me, and then open it up to my close friends. And there's like a certain degree of awkward weirdness about being like, I'm in my 30s and I kind of came to terms with being bi, but I'm not. I don't know. So yeah. I've like kind of like soft come out a bunch, but I haven't really done it on one of my mainstream streams. So there you go. That's my big epiphany of the year. That's one of the good things that came out of 2020 for me, is sitting alone with myself a lot. But so much of my life made sense once I thought about this, and I was like, oh, I've just, okay. And ever since I've given myself permission for that, like, I'm allowing myself. Because I was trying to figure out, and I remember talking to my mom about this, and she was like, but why did you hide this from yourself and everyone? And I was like, well, Mom, I grew up in a suburb of Dallas, Texas in the 90s. I lived in a large suburb, and in my large suburban public middle school, they brought in an abstinence-only speaker to talk to the entire class. I had a teacher in 11th grade who gave us extra homework on Halloween so that we wouldn't go out and celebrate the devil's birthday. When I voted in college in my hometown, I went back to vote against the state amendment that the state of Texas wanted to pass, defining marriages between a man and a woman. The people in line on both sides of me, there were like entire groups of them that had been bussed in by their churches to do the Lord's work and make sure that marriage, the sanctity of marriage, was preserved. So it was a self-defense. And like my family is not religious, and my mom is a musician, so like I knew a lot of gay men growing up. I didn't really know any gay women. I didn't really know that was an option for a long time. And like, I think that my and I've mentioned this before, but a friend of a friend in Texas, not in my hometown, but in an area outside of Dallas, a friend of a friend went through conversion therapy, and I knew him, and I talked to him before, and I talked to him after, and I talked to him as he was in recovery from it another year or two later. So my subconscious was like, we need to not let them know. Nobody can know. Nobody gets to know. You don't even get to know. So I never wrote about gay women in stories that anyone could read. But I have some secret stories. And I would draw like men holding hands and kissing, but I never drew women holding hands or kissing. Until this year, I drew a romantic picture between two women, other than being commissioned by people to draw like shoujo ai. Like I didn't, because it was too close. And if somebody saw, they might know. And it's been amazing to be like, oh, I can just appreciate girls. And so like, I'll be like on Twitter, and like pretty cosplayers will post photos, and I'm just like, I would like look and then be like, nobody can, no, I'm not, no, scroll. But now I'm like, it's okay. So if I had played this game last year, I wouldn't have let myself you know, maybe to be fair, I visited my stepsister a couple of years ago after I'd had a bad breakup with a dude, and we went out, and I guess I kept looking at cute girls, and she was like, Lauren, I think you might be more gay and less ace than you think. And I'm still like ace-ish. I'm less ace for girls than I don't know. Anyway, I like girls, and I'm now allowing myself to acknowledge to myself that I like girls. And like, I've been like bi for several years. I have had girlfriends. I have kissed a girl and I liked it. But yeah, apparently ever since I had this realization, it's like I can like girls, and I can like look at Aerith and feel like I would like to have a girlfriend who looked like that. So I'm in the process of changing up my wardrobe to dress like I'm allowing myself to, I'm trying to get myself to like dress like a red mage or bard. I don't know if I'm extremely ace, but I'm still ace-ish. I think if I'd been less ace, I would have had this realization much earlier, because usually when hormones hit, people figure things out. But everything's wired a little differently for me. I really want to find a solace for my lock. Oh, sorry, my camera. No, I got some clothes, and I got a lock jacket. I don't know if you can see it at all because of the lighting, but it's a lot like his Amano jacket and a bunch of other things. So, and pirate shirts and like tunic tops and things. Because I wondered, I was like, I'm such a girly girl. Why do I like motorcycle boots so much? Because I want to be the charming rogue in knee-high motorcycle boots with a pretty girl on my arm. Oh man, Whooper. So if anybody has any like books like written by people who were like married to men and then later realized they were gay and had to come to terms with that, that's something I'm still reconciling. But Allie, is that an Odysseus and Penelope reference? Penelope is pretty great. No, and I'm still like a girly girl in some ways. Like, I still like, I don't know. But like, so I had to cut my hair super short. I need to give it a cut. Like, look at this, it's a mess. But I had to cut my hair super short because the iron deficiency meant my hair was all falling out. And so I cut it super short. And I was really upset because it had been short prior to that. But like in like a longer shaggy pixie. And then I cut it like super short. Very gay haircut. And I was like so upset. And my friends were all like, that really suits you. Like everyone was like, that really suits you. And I was like, I'm so upset about this. Actually, yeah, no. It does suit me and I like it. It just made me have a little panic. They might know. They might find it out. Anyway, I need to cut my hair again, but yeah. Oh my gosh, should we get a gift subs? Thank you, Vinny. Thank you. So yeah, I want to like wear makeup and have pretty dresses sometimes, but also I think I really just want a girlfriend in pretty dresses. And I want to sweep her off her feet. Anyway. I miss Lori Blinks. Going thrifting has been very helpful in the past. I've taken friends thrifting as they were trying to figure out kind of presentation, because presentation doesn't have to be like I'm changing the way that I express my gender identity, because I've come to terms with my gender identity. Like I said, I'm quite comfortably, confidently like, okay, I asked, I thought about it, I like really interrogated this, and I am definitely a woman. But I'm still changing my presentation, if that makes sense. And so that's fun. Yeah. No, I don't want to be swept off my feet. I want to sweep off the feet. I have always been the initiator in every relationship I've ever had, including women. That's just how I am. I will sweep. I will. Someday I will flirt with a girl who's not my ex-girlfriend, and then I will sweep somebody off her feet. Thanks, Finny. Boots and dress is a good combination, Blinkspat. And I like dresses, don't get me wrong, but I think that my idea of that is going to change a bit. Minutes, I like that. Well, flying is just falling and failing to hit the ground, right? That's valid. You can be a lady knight if you want to, Allie. My new roommate is obsessed with Fire Emblem, so maybe she will talk me into playing a Fire Emblem. Lady Knights are pretty great. My my ex-girlfriend is a very adorable paladin at heart. She gets very worked up about justice and what's right and what's wrong.
Look at you all dolled up and fabulous. Where are you headed?
She looks... She's having such a hard time walking in that because it's long.
Well, what do we have here? You're quite the pretty
God, her
little
hair.
lady.
Her hair. Shut up.
What? Say that again.
Don't be like that. You're still the most beautiful girl in the world. I'm lucky to be this.
Hey there, cutie. Where you headed? Why don't you let me buy you a cup of coffee?
God, walking in heels is so hard. Oh man. Just her hair. I'm sorry. It's just her hair. And like she like has to walk differently wearing this dress, because you just do when you wear different outfits like that. Hey,
Why
Sahasrala.
are we here?
To see the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea and convince him to give you his stamp of approval. You said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress.
What?
It's pretty rare for Andrea to take a personal interest in someone. At least, that's what Madame M said. Trust me, this is gonna work out great. Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
Wait.
No can do, Cloud. This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it. So, here's how I think we should
I like that
approach
she's
him.
been trying to
Madame
figure
M
this
said
out.
Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us.
So Aerith and Miss M, or Madam M had a. It sounds like they actually like had an understanding. Like Madam M is a really interesting and complex character. Like I have so many thoughts and feelings about her. Also, yes, she's very pretty. But I really like the complexity of her being a person who like is in a rough situation and is also not nice. Oh man. Alright, let's do this.
Come on! Don't you want to save
I
Tifa?
do. But it's interesting that Madam M is like, okay, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna help. I bet that she wants us to take down Corneo. Or just to make Corneo really mad. I bet this is revenge on Corneo. And also, I think she probably...
Wow. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, I wonder if my honey girl got the flower bouquet I had delivered.
Good evening. Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza that is the
Oh, is this the guy who was hitting on Cloud
We're
earlier?
here to see Andrea Rodea.
You must be Mr. Cloud. He's waiting for you.
Mr. Cloud?
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors and down the hall.
The way they animated that guy's mouth, like the shape, the way he talks, like fits his voice in a way that's really interesting.
I've dreamt of this moment. The honeybee inn.
Oh my god, they're posing. What's this way? Can I go this way? I'm going this way.
Oh, that feels amazing.
Are they doing Reiki? Is that how you pronounce that? Because like his hands weren't.
But now I'm in debt.
Oh no, that's not good. That looks like where I'm supposed to go. What's happening here?
Watch the stinger, sweetie. What shape am I making?
Is circle?
Claude's just like, come on, dude.
Huh? Who's there? Whatever. I'm having trouble seeing straight. What's the answer?
I did not pay attention. I think it's the circle.
Aw, that's a wrong answer, sweetie.
Man, you know what? You're useless.
I can't tell.
Oh, I get you. You want to go for round 2.
Sure. Okay. Oh, I think you're right. I think it is a triangle.
Ding, 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 ding. That's a right answer, baby.
You did it, boyo! I'm so damn proud of you! Huh? You still here? But
Okay.
why?
That was bizarre. Okay. This is weird.
I've dreamt of this moment. The honeybee inn.
This looks like where I'm supposed to go. Maybe? Oh, this is where I came from. Never mind.
But now I'm in debt.
Was there a treasure chest in here? Oh, there was! Right. I don't think he thinks that I'm Johnny. I think he's just really drunk. Have I been? I'm just like barging in.
Hey there, dollface.
We've been waiting for ya. Come on in, have a seat.
No, I'm not here for...
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. I think you might have wandered into the wrong room by mistake.
Okay, so I guess they're probably gonna do my makeup back here. Okay. Oh, Funko-Silkskin. That is a good point that I had not thought about. Well, they have made it really, really clear that not good things happen. So, this is a very weird place. Yeah, Corneo, we'll go with that. Wall Market is weird, but it's also dangerous underneath its weirdness, I think.
And here's the man of the hour.
Chosen by Andrea himself.
Our honored guest.
Let's do it. Bye,
This is your
intrusive.
first time, right? It's okay. Do you want to practice your dance moves first?
Why would I want to do that?
Andrea thought it might be a good idea.
Over here. Come on now.
Hey, hold on.
Oh my god. Okay. This dancing minigame. Okay. It depends, Demi. Deep Shock, that is this game's Barrett. He's not in Crisis Core. Alright, let's do this.
Fabulous.
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's dancing? Is he actually dancing? No, I didn't get it right. I need to do better.
Delicious. Perfection.
I have to check what... Oh, I have to check which button is where. I didn't do very well.
You've got real rhythm, mister. Move over, girls. A new dancer's come to town.
Let's try again.
Take it away,
See if I can figure this out. Oh my god, the music. Oh no.
Work it, honey. Delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious.
That's not dancing, Cloud.
Perfection. Work it, honey.
That was better.
Delicious.
I'm not very good at remembering what button is what.
You've got real rhythm, mister. Move over, girls. A new dancer's come to town.
I hope that the girls are happy here.
Come on, come on. The show's about to start.
Oh, am I gonna have to dance on stage?
My. Is that Cloud? Darling, I had no idea.
Whatever, you called for me.
You just sit tight until Andrea takes the stage.
Look at his muscles.
Aw, he's blushing.
So they're not like forcing anything. Okay. Oh my god. There's a dance. There's... Oh my god. They choreographed a dance sequence and they animated a dance sequence. I love that this is happening in a JRPG. This is quite a spectacle. Oh, am I gonna have to dance with him?
To the Honeybee Inn there, Cloud.
I guess I am.
You seek my approval.
Okay, this is not comfortable. No.
I understand.
Wait, no? If he makes me dance for him,
But
that's
those who
fine.
crave my favor must first prove that they know
That's
how to
fine. That's fine. We're having a dance off. That's okay. I mean, it's not Cloud's thing of choice. He'd rather fight with a sword, but as far as the uncomfortable things that could be happening in Wall Market go, she's like, come on. That's true. Bees do dance.
Think you can follow my
This is
lead?
disco dancing, isn't it? Ah, darn it. I'm having a really hard time remembering what my buttons are. Cloud's doing really well.
Come on, Cloud! Get into it!
Square Enix. Hold on. What the heck is even happening? What? What? I'm sorry, it's really hard to focus. Oops, that was too slow. Aerith's like, he's not doing a very good job. Sorry, Aerith. Gotta get the rhythm. Wrong button. I did not do very well.
Well, you tried.
Oh no. Do I get something if I do better?
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty. Now, without further ado, let us begin!
Oh my god, we're getting a transformation montage. Oh, is he gonna be a little goth? Oh my god, is he gothic Lolita? having some trouble with this.
Perfection. True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid, child.
Officially the best person in Wall Market.
That show today blew my mind.
Hey, look at me. I can dance too.
How much did you drink
Just
tonight?
come over
I
here.
can't help
I'll
it.
buy
It
you
was
a drink. We
amazing.
can talk.
Was it planned from the start?
Probably not. Did you see their look of surprise?
Yeah, no, it is a good line. Oh, am I playing as Aerith? Oh. Oh. I was waiting for Cloud to show up. Yeah, so like, I agree with whichever one of you said that people in Wall Market are largely trying to do the best that they can sometimes, but like they're not doing good things, you know? So you've got oh, he walked past me? Okay. I did not even see. I was confused and trying to think through things. Yeah, well, like, Roxana... It's interesting because they've all kind of been trying to stop you from being hurt. In their own way. They're like, we do not want you to be abused by Don Corneo, so do not. Do not. We will stop you. This is not good. Which I have to give them all credit for that, because, like, that is them exercising some power to try to protect. Tifa didn't get, like, kidnapped. She, like, she's doing this for a reason. She's, like, gonna get something out of this. I don't know if she wants to, like, kill Corneo or get something for Corneo. But, like, she's up to something. And we're, like, completely disregarding what she might be up to. We're gonna go in there and save her if she needs saving. It's Tifa. I don't know that I believe that she needs saving. But I do really like that we are not gonna let her deal with that alone. But, like, a lot of people are kind of trying to watch out for you, which is interesting because Wall Market kind of has this reputation of, like, taking advantage of people. But, like, honestly, like, the honeybee girls do seem relatively happy, like, genuine, like, they seem happy. And Andrea does seem like he cares about his people. He cares about people, like, he seems like he cares to some degree. I don't know. I mean, the Dawn probably, like, owns everything here. And the way that Mob owns things. I don't know. There's moral complication happening here, and I like that. Even if the whole everything is really, really weird. Because it's weird. Is she looking where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, no, they kind of made it clear that the Dawn took over, and, like, Dawn as a title is the leader of a mafia, and they own things, they charge protection money, yeah, like, that's what it is, so. I mean, that makes sense, Chrono. So Cloud is dressed as, like, a very gothic Lolita style, which is not really to my taste, but I've spoken to people who really love it as a fashion lifestyle. So what's interesting about that being the style that Cloud is wearing here when we're trying to be attractive to Corneo is that to a large degree Lolita's style, from what I've read and some of the people I've spoken to, is it's a way of self-expression that is off-putting to men in Japan by and large. And that's part of the appeal, is it's like I get to express myself and look in a way that I feel is good, and men won't hit on me for it. So that's kind of a funny thing. Now, Yamamanama, when you're talking about the Don, like, it is a term that is used to refer to a mafia lord. It may have another meaning originally, but the Don, because you can have like a Don of something, but used in the context of the mafia owns Las Vegas, the Don is the head of a mafia family. So that's... Oh yeah, and Aerith, like, it does not matter whether Cloud's style is my style. That is not anything wrong with his style. I'm just saying, personally, it's a... It is, of course, a really excessive dress because every Corneo likes extra. Oh, Corneo is Spanish for horny. That makes sense, okay?
Such beauty is the spice of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh my god, okay. God, I'm sorry. She's really pretty. She also kind of makes me think of Meg from Hercules.
Such flowers
But she's prettier than Meg. Thanks, Funkle Siltskin.
You are like the beautiful flower that blooms.
Oh, Cloud? So I imagine that there are people whose reading of how Cloud acts here is, I like this and I can't admit I'm scared of my feelings here.
Please don't.
But one
Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
See, looking at this here, this is not slander against Meg. This is more of a statement of how pretty Aerith is. It's not that Meg isn't pretty, but Aerith is prettier.
Such beauty is the spice of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh. Interesting, the number of side quests you do. What other outfits can Cloud have? This is oh, am I walking around as him now? Okay. It's totally a gothic Lolita dress though. He does not look very comfortable in it.
Hey, watch the way you walk.
Did they change his animation? Wait, isn't this the color? Isn't his original outfit purple? Oh, this is Madame Mam's one? There's different ones?
But one must behold such flowers from afar.
So, how come I got this one? He's... Thank you, Whooper. Please do. Yeah, because it doesn't look like a wig. Oh, was there someone else's side quests I could have done?
Whoa, be still my heart. It's the girl of my dreams.
Cloud. I'm surprised nobody's... I mean, I guess he's being Gothic Lolita, so nobody's gonna tell him to smile. No, I don't think this is what he had in mind. Oh man. Talk to Chadley?
She's so beautiful, it's almost surreal.
I never believed it, but love at first sight does exist.
Forgive me, miss, but the way you're staring at me is rather... Oh goodness!
Whoa.
I'm experiencing an emotional response.
It's the girl of my dreams.
He's so cute!
What is this emotional response?
Who is she? I need to learn everything about her.
He's so cute!
What is this
I
emotional
love Chadley.
response?
I want people to cosplay Chadley. Please tell me people have cosplayed Chadley. Oh my god. He's so cute. What a precious
I
child.
never believed it, but love
What
at first sight
a
does
precious
exist.
child. He's great. And if anything happens to him, I'm going to blow something up.
Whoa. Be still my
I don't even know where
heart.
I'm
He's the
going.
girl of my dreams.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Whose hat can taste this good?
Oh, Benny, thank you. Thank you to everybody who has been giving gift subscriptions. Thank you very much. Wait, didn't you have to, like... Didn't you get things by, like, doing the squats and then they gave you, like, a hair or something?
Excuse me, miss, but are you sure you're in the right place? And she's with
Huh?
that cutie from
You're
before.
planning on fighting in
Who are
that getup? I don't know about that.
Okay. Jules? Jules? Where's Jules? Jules! Jules, I need your approval. Where are you? No.
Hello there.
Where is Jules? That's that. No. Where's Jules?
Fine night, isn't it?
Where's Jules? Where's my map?
You know, why don't we hire that Merc to be our tour guide?
Whoa.
Oh, Cloud.
That is
You're so adorable. First building ahead on the left.
Am I dead?
Where's my...
Angels come from me?
Came running when I heard you were putting on a show. I did it.
Jules was in the attendance?
I wouldn't recommend lifting in that outfit. But if you need to work up a sweat later, feel free to pop into the gym.
Oh my god, if Jules and Andrea are related, that would make me like Andrea more.
I feel blessed just seeing them. I've got butterflies in my stomach. It's been a while since I felt
Look,
like this.
Jules is so cool. That, like that's what we call cape wind. When somebody is cool so their hair or their cape just billows even when there's no wind. That's what's happening with Jules' hair here. Jules is Andrea's long... Oh, I knew I liked Andrea.
Are you one of the models? The ones
I'm
who
so happy.
wear those pretty clothes?
I'm so happy.
I've got butterflies.
Aha, okay.
It's been a while since I felt like this.
Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. Like... Hi, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, because, like, I wasn't sure about Andrea, but then when he started talking there, I was like, oh, okay, I actually feel like this guy, I like him. I trust him. And, like, Jules is, like... If Jules is like, this is okay, this person is okay, then I'm like, oh, I can trust them. So if they're related, if they're siblings, that's just so good. I don't know why that made me so happy, but it did. They're both trying to protect and take good care of people in
Am I dead? Did these
in the
beautiful angels come from me?
in this difficult place.
And she's with that cutie from before. Who are they?
I want to hear what people have to say.
Huh. That old dude in the vacant lot next to the inn? That's the owner's brother?
Yeah. There's bad blood between them. Maybe they had a falling out over a tank or something.
Huh, I'm curious about that.
So they're both collectors. You just gotta run deep.
Huh, okay. But the thing is, I can't imagine Cloud has ever catcalled anyone. And I imagine he would get upset about catcalling. So, like, knowing firsthand what it's like. I think it's a purple. But I do imagine that whether he finds that presenting as a woman feels right and is something he wants to continue, or if it's just a thing that he has to do here, he does have a renewed or a new appreciation for and understanding of what that's like. Yeah, it feels like it's more lavender than periwinkle to me. Maybe that's my TV, but well, I don't know. I guess it could be periwinkle. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there's anything over here since I can come here, you know? I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? What's going on? Yeah, usually it stops me, which is why I want to keep going. It's a really pretty bow. Oh, that's right. Propaganda. Propaganda. Good night, Aventua. I'm sorry that I've taken so long. That's right, Blinkspot. Blinkspot, you and me, dresses and motorcycle boots. We will be fashion icons. Thanks, Aventua. Thank you so much for joining. Demi's over here combining all of the colors, smearing them together to come up with the perfect name to describe Cloud's dress. So the reason why I think honestly, because it's Gothic Lolita style, my brain assumes it's purple because purple and black are very commonly the colors that you get with that fashion style. And so it may even be that it's bluish, but I auto-complete it to be purple because of that. Yeah, I think he is trying to have a more ladylike way of walking. Because, Aerith. Vinny, thank you! Yeah, Aerith did tell him earlier to change the way he walked. Oh, can I run? How do I run? Oh, wait, you push the button down and it runs? I didn't know you could do that.
Hello there. It's a fine night, isn't it?
I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, he's trying to run and walk in a more demure, feminine way. I respect people whose headcanon is that Cloud is a trans girl. I don't think that will be the canon that I follow, but I respect that and can see the evidence for it. So. Hi.
No way.
Here you are. Letters from Andrea Rodea and Madam M. That ought to do the trick, right?
You serious?
Oh my god, I love Leslie. I love Leslie.
I hope you know what you're in for.
Oh, we'll be fine.
If you say so.
I love Leslie. I love it. He's just like, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. I don't think that Cloud is Ace Arrow because he had a reaction to seeing Aerith that indicated something's going on there, whether it's physical or not. So there is some level of attraction that's happening there, so it could be Demi. Yeah, Zorn and Thorn's theme, I can see a comparison there. Oh man. Okay. Before we proceed further, so this has all been really wacky, and I kind of wonder whether the wackiness is in some ways intended to provide some lift to the darkness of the reality of the situation, because as comedic and over the top and ridiculous as all the characters are all like practically caricatures, everything is silly and absurd and like this weird kind of like funhouse mad wonderland thing going on. The people who have all been stopping us or trying to stop us from going to see Don Corneo are like, something bad is going to happen, and they call it an audition. I can't think of a delicate way to say this. Like, obviously there is control and a power exerted over the people throughout Wall Market. And also people who come to visit Wall Market get taken advantage of in some ways. There is violence and abuse and power and control going on. Yes, the drama queen scale is for characters that I can laugh about. Yeah, that's why I'm stopping Roxana right here to address this right now. Where I'm going with all of this is that all of that comes together to indicate that there's sexual violence being used against women here, that people who are taken by the Dawn are perhaps used for his own personal pleasure, perhaps, frankly, hoard out to other people. I don't know. There's some implication of human trafficking, and that's frequently one of the uses. Not the only, like, people aren't solely trafficked for sexual reasons. There are other reasons too, but that is largely like one of the reasons. Okay, Deep Shock, I'm not stopping the game right now. I am stopping playing so that I can address what I think is about to happen and what this is going to be like. One of the things that I personally find most triggering in stories, and again, triggering is something that leads one to like rethink through one's personal traumatic experiences and things like that. Sexual violence is usually one of my no-nos. One of my favorite books of all time actually has a torture scene and a scene of like, it's a kind of an attempted drug-induced assault that gets interrupted. The fact that I still love that book despite those things, and I have voluntarily reread it despite knowing that those things, and I've read that book to pieces. I just love everything about it, and the way that it's handled is done well. It's not meant to be titillating. It's meant to be horrifying, and it's done with the gravity that it deserves. But usually that is content that makes me decide that I don't want to consume a piece of media. It's usually a deal breaker for me. It is not necessarily a deal breaker. Now, this game, the rating on this game, and the popularity of this game, and the fact that I haven't heard people talk about how messed up a scene is, leads me to believe that this is going to be fairly safe. That it is going to be uncomfortable and triggering. There is going to be heavy implications about bad things that have happened to other people and could happen, but will not happen on screen to our people. For me personally, I have a hard time disconnecting like what's happening in the real life and what's happening in a story. Like my brain kind of like the barrier between those two is a little permeable. So knowing that in auditions prior, other people perhaps have suffered what is threatened to our characters will be upsetting. And the thing that is most upsetting of all is knowing that these things are not made up for stories. These are things that happen to real people in the real world, and that makes them somewhat haunting. So I am fairly sure that despite the wackiness of what's been happening in Wall Market, it is not going to be wacky. It is going to be very uncomfortable. That said, if anyone wishes to step outside off the stream for a little while, if somebody could go into the stream chat channel on Discord, if you guys are on Discord, on our Flutie Pies Discord, a person who is going to view through the whole thing can go there and say when we are past those scenes and just cue people like you can come back in, it's safe. So if you wish to step out now, I suspect now is the time to do it, and Chrono will let you all know in stream chat when it's time. So please, I encourage you, if this is something that is going to be very uncomfortable for you, don't push yourself. Don't feel any sort of pressure. That's something that I would consider doing if I were viewing. I may, because like, as I've discussed when we were talking about Madame M, I keep calling her Madame Ma'am, which is a Thai restaurant in Austin, Texas. I apologize. Madame M is not a restaurant. That's why I keep saying it that way. I was very uncomfortable, so I was kind of talking myself through it. I will probably be doing some degree of that here, and we will probably do aftercare. When we have gotten through this section, we will probably talk our way through it a little bit. I will need that. Perhaps some of you will need that. But yes, there's no shame in tapping out. But if we are all ready to proceed, if I have given you your chance and your warning that this is going to happen, we will now continue and step into what will probably be uncomfortable content. Just to let you know, if there is meant to be any humor that is based around sexual violence, I will probably be angry and have things to say at the game, and I will not laugh. I don't think that's funny. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And if you have to step out at any point, please do. The mods will be in stream chat on the Discord server, so you're okay. Let's do this. But no, Don Corneo is not going to be on the Drama Queen scale. That's funny. Hojo doesn't get on the Drama Queen scale either. He commits crimes against humanity, and frankly, so does Don Corneo. Thanks, Evil Hag.
The two of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the walk. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
I mean, I know I'm going to be angry, but I think most of my being angry is I'm supposed to be angry. Like, I think that they know Corneo is a bad person.
Room's on the second floor, at the very end of the walk.
Oh, you're cool looking.
welcome to the mansion of the esteemed Don Corneo.
A little bit smarmy sounding. Let me go stick my nose where it's not supposed to be because I am a JRPG player. Once again, it looks like people come here. There's like a little entry thing. Okay, I can't sneak around there. Thanks, Fabulous. Like, I have some issues with the way things with Madame M were handled, which I've talked about at length, but I feel like when it comes to Don Corneo, they know what they're doing, and they're doing this. And yes, the music is menacing.
That one's Madame M's girl, ain't it? Man, she's hot.
Of course, these guys are going to objectify me.
That Andrea's girl? I'd let her do things to me.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Go to your room and wait. Quietly.
Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Hold on. I gotta go places I'm not supposed to go. Happy New Year, B-Sim.
Hey, hands to yourself.
Sorry. We're going this way. I don't know if there's anything else I can do here.
Room's at the end. Keep walking.
Deep Shock, the stream after that was where I started off the stream talking a lot about how uncomfortable it's played for laughs discomfort of Cloud. I had a lot to say about sexual violence against men and how it's often played for humor and should be taken seriously. So that's the long story short of it. Yeah, that's good, Fabulous. Like, you can have uncomfortable content, but when it's clearly meant to be titillating for the audience, that is a big problem. Anyone here ever read Terry Goodkind? I don't think I've ever read anything by somebody who more clearly enjoyed that. I'm glad to know that other people have the same opinion on that I do. Yeah, Chrono, you're better off that way. Cloud is concerned. I mean, it's clear that the audition, I think, is probably to see who can...
What's that weird, sweet smell? And why do I feel so dizzy?
Gas. Come on. Damn it.
Cloud.
So, how you pretty ladies doing? Feeling a little lightheaded? Well, I can't have that. Let's say we escort you to the parlor so you can make yourself more comfortable. Let's get this show on the road.
Where are you taking us?
Come on now. Oopsie daisy. Hey, handle with care, asshole. The hell? You want to throw down the Corneo's girl? But if you leave a mark on him, you ain't getting off with a one. I know. Managed to wrangle some real lookers this time, though. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, can you hear me?
Tifa?
Yes?
You okay?
Oh, she doesn't. Does she know?
Good.
Wait a minute.
Oh, she didn't know.
Cloud? Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup and that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Oh my god, that was an amazing response.
You good?
Yeah, bit woozy, but I'll manage. Hey, Tifa. How you doing?
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm Aerith. A friend of Cloud's. We were worried and thought we'd come help you out.
Thanks?
Cut the chatter. We gotta leave.
Huh?
Right now.
No, not until I've got what I came for.
What?
So, after we made it back to the slums, some guys came around asking all kinds of questions. So I did some digging.
And found out they were Corneo's men.
Right. They were interested in Avalanche. But I couldn't figure out why. So I thought I'd come and ask the man himself.
Seriously?
Thought if I could find a way in and get some one-on-one time, but then I realized I'd only be one of 3 candidates, and that if he didn't pick me, it would all be for nothing.
Then your worries are over, aren't they? Because the other 2 candidates are right here, right?
I love Aerith. I love Aerith.
Right.
So yeah, if we're all in on it, then
Oh my
nothing can go
God!
wrong.
I guess not.
You? Me? Cloud? Makes no difference who gets chosen, does it?
I don't know, Aerith. It feels wrong getting you involved in all this.
Don't even bother trying to talk her out of it.
Oh, Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
I love them both.
So what happens now?
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
I love them so much. No, you could.
Now, ladies, listen up. I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin. Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
Anyway. Those of us who are here watching this video are people who have decided that we are comfortable proceeding through the uncomfortable section of this game. This is a torture dungeon. Which, you know, I think that is an intentional decision to let us know. By the way, comedy hours over. Corneo is a despicable and horrible person. We will check our character's equipment in a moment. Oh, hey, look, this is treasure chest. We're gonna get this. We're gonna steal Corneo's stuff and then we're gonna set him on fire. I always buy whatever's like yellow. Okay, I've got a bunch of those. I think I'm doing okay. Oh, I don't have any money. I spend all my money. Well, that's fine. Yeah, the album art is interesting. Okay, hold on. What's the button? Button. Button. There we go. Okay. Ah, yes, I did take our stuff. Jeez, that has a lot of materia. Jeez. Shall we put the Sonic Strikers on her? I don't know. I usually just hit things with her, so we're just gonna do this. But we're gonna give her what button? What button? What button? Ah! There we go. Okay. You should take a healing materia. Why does his have the little this? Sal, what do you mean by class levels? Do you mean because he's outside of the, like, social strata of the slums versus the plate? Yeah, no, Stolen Light, I feel like they put this location here to let you know, kind of, hey, something's going to happen. Sorry, Barrett. I'm taking your healing materia because everyone should have healing materia. Yeah, I think that Aerith would want, like, she'd be like, oh, this was fun. She might, like, tease you a little bit. She'd be like, it took you long enough. Oh, no, I want the one that makes her punch. What's the thing that makes it so that is this it? Yes! I want this! Do I want Cloud to have that? Because I want her to punch him with poison. I don't actually know if that's a good idea or not, but that's what I want to do. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna go with this. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't? Stolen Light? Okay. I just really want to punch poison onto him. Okay. Okay, fabulous. That is the best Britney Spears songs. I don't know most of her music, but I don't need to. People will be like, oh, I hate Britney Spears. And I'm like, except for Toxic, right? And they're like, yes. It's good. Bum, bum. Oh, that's useful. Is the nail bat super effective against organic enemies? Because it feels like it should be. Good night, Samovar. Thank you for joining. And Happy New Year. I'm glad you could make it, even if you had to stay up super late first. I don't know that I've ever seen the music video for Toxic. Is the nail bat super effective against human enemies? Because I really want to equip the nail bat for the exact same reason that I put poison on Tifa's fists. Is there a reason why I wouldn't want the nail bat? Oh, you get no materia. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It just would be very satisfying, you know? Do I want to equip materia? Oh, it's not good? Okay. Look. I am the kind of player who would equip the nail bat to use a nail bat against Don Corneo, despite it disadvantaging me in combat, because I want to be using a nail bat against Don Corneo. How do I... No. How do I... But I... Oh. Okay, well, let it be known. How do I... Upgrade weapons. There we go. All right. Sure. Wow, this one's expensive. Okay. Okay, Sib, are your specific reasons to do with character-related things? Oh, okay. Needs more materia. I love that description. It's not going to be effective, and I don't even care. What is weapon ability? Oh man, desperate, desperate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, weapon ability, critical hit rate boost. I don't know what this means. Okay. So this means that if I do triple slash or braver, I might get a higher chance of getting a critical with them. That seems really specific. Health up. I feel like the critical hit... What is the... Is luck any good in this game? This sounds useful. This is just plain increased crit. We want this. We'll do that. Okay. So I'm inclined to say... Oh... I'm making emotion-driven decisions here. Okay, health up. Crippling damage. Oh, man. This is part of how I'm coping with what I know is happening in the game. It is the I heard you hate Corneo bat. That is correct. Fabulous Sim. That is correct. Okay. Attack damage 5% boost. So I can either get more health. I probably shouldn't have gone for 3 materia slots, but I did. So I'm, oh, wow, critical hit rate 50% boost with low HP. Man, that's satisfying. Okay, what should I do? I'm specifically asking what your advice is, chat. Looking at these that are left, what else do I want? I have 16 points left, so I can take one thing. I want to hit him so hard in the face with a nail bat. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to make it so Tifa doesn't poison. Is she going to electrocute him? That's true. I am low HP quite a lot. What counts as low HP? What percentage is low HP? I'm sorry. This is funny. I'm glad that you folks have seen me. Oh, under 50%. Oh, is that all? I mean, I'm under 50% of my health like all the time. I will say I love that you folks have seen me play this game enough that you're like, based on your play style, we think. Go big or go home, right? It does not have a high attack, does it? Look at... Oh, actually, it's not... The hard edge is just really, really good at fighting. The nail bat is not good at fighting. Well, whatever. We're gonna live so dangerously. That's okay, I live dangerously anyway. This might be my wrong decision, but you know what? I'm doing it. Oh, oops, I did that wrong. What should I equip him with? Well, conveniently, I'm not very good at keeping track of movesets anyway, so I'll be like, huh, I'm a little more confused with this than usual. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Okay, so this is group. Follow leader's attack. I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna mess with it. There you go, dummy. Okay, I've got HP up. I don't know how to dodge. Thoughts? Oh, luck will make more crits, right? Okay. Somebody should have auto cure. Ah, stolen light. Good thinking. I have... Oh, but they stack, don't they? HP up stacks. Right? Okay. What else? Does barrier raise defense? Oh. Oh, I guess I should... Use barrier. Should I cast barrier? This is really important stuff. Also, just to warn folks, we might go a little late tonight because it's New Year's Eve and we might take a few tries, but I'm going to defeat Corneo. Should I go with barrier? Should Cloud have barrier? Or should someone else put barrier on him? Okay. Well, see, the thing is, we're not strategizing for the point of effectiveness in combat. We are maximizing the nail bat to the face quotient for Don Corneo. Magnify and Aerith's heal magic. Oh! Yeah! Prayer is useful, but not as useful as a multi... Okay, magnify. Okay. Fire, ice, and lightning. She's basically got all of the elementals. Oh, I see what you mean with the which means we're going to take away poison, right? We don't want poison. What do we want with her? But you can't switch weapons. Oh, okay. So she'll electrocute him when she punches him. He might like that. Sorry. Maybe I want to take Cloud's. That's right, Chip. That's why we're changing it right now. Okay, we're gonna do fire then. We're gonna punch him on fire. Conveniently enough, I have level 2 fire. I did say I wanted to set him on fire, didn't I? I did. I literally said that. Okay. So she's set up to heal, and then she has elemental magic on the side. I feel like I want to not have all of these. What should I replace her lightning with? But I put barrier on Cloud. Do I want them both to have it? Poison? Oh, someone needs a cess. Okay. Okay, so she's got healing because basically I want everyone to have healing. It's just generally a good idea to have. Thanks, Blue Glass. Okay, so Cloud is set up here to more effectively be able to... Cloud is set up for max crit, given everything that we have. And then he's good at healing, because everyone's got healing. And yeah, because all of this is for him to survive the crit and the low health. Honestly, Blue Glass, I think that's pretty close. So Tifa has... She's going to punch him on fire. And healing, because everyone needs healing. Aerith is ready to group heal and cast fire and ice and assess. Should I even have ice? Oh, I see. Got it. No, you're right. Give her the better healing one. Yes. But he should still have a decent healing here. Okay. Is there something that's more useful than ice and lightning? Oh, okay. I didn't know that about ice. I haven't really experimented with it. Man. So I made fettuccine alfredo for dinner because I wanted to make something special for New Year's. It's really good. Super easy to make too. I do not have a third summon, unfortunately. So we got fire, we've got lightning, and a sus. Yeah, and also just, I really want to set him on fire. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so we're gonna save. Save. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Even if I lose, I will still be satisfied with the attempt, you know? I'm so glad that you are all here with me, supporting my quest for vengeance. This isn't even vengeance. Okay, so I talk a lot about how revenge and vengeance are not the most effective way to do things, that actually it's better to prevent future harm. We are going to prevent future harm. Yeah. The fact that they make the girls walk up like this. God, this place is unnecessarily creepy. If I wasn't... If Corneo were totally ha ha ha, these candles would, in fact, bump him farther on the drama queen scale, but instead of the drama queen scale, he's gonna get the nail belt to the face scale. Ooh, guitar, though. Is Cloud gonna change his voice?
Okay, my beautiful ladies, time to line up for the dawn.
Tifa looks so cool.
Wait, you look kind of familiar. We haven't met before, have we?
Mm-mm.
Whatever. All right, y'all good to go? Then let's do this thing. Introducing Wall Market's most eligible bachelor, the one and only Don.
He's the announcer.
Ladies?
Nice. Very nice. Whichever one shall I pick? Oh. Shall I pick you? Or maybe you? Yeah. Oh yeah! I've got it! I've got it! Today's bride-to-be is...
Today's?
And tomorrow's, or the day after's, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Huh? Hey, which one of you said that?
I love you, Cloud.
Was it you?
I love you, Cloud.
Ooh, you got a mouth on you. I'm gonna enjoy breaking it in. Today's lucky lady is the Big Bone Girl. Huh? Still playing hard to get? I can dig it. Oh, yeah. The leftovers are all yours.
Yeah! Okay, ladies. Y'all coming with me.
Don't be shy, little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar. No need to play coy. Nobody here but you and me.
He's got a camera.
Oh, you're even cuter than I thought.
Back off.
Ooh! This kitten's got claws! I love it!
What was that?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment. And to ensure you don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more!
Hey, yo, fellas! We got guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them. Courtesy of the ever-generous Don Corneo himself. Never forget, the Don.
I mean, they're very funny as announcers, but these girls are gonna kick their butts.
So, ladies, ready to get to it?
Yeah. I guess I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
The music.
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Wait. I know you. The Coliseum.
Oh my god, the look on her face.
What the hell?
Get down!
Oh, you stupid!
That was pretty great. When she said like down and then she kicked over Aerith's head.
Good job, Aerith. It was nothing
Oh my
compared
god.
to you.
They're having Mutual Appreciation Society.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts, your gear. I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Thank you. Okay, let's go rescue Cloud.
Corneo's room, right?
That's literally exactly what I wanted to happen. Those are the 2 people that I was like, these are good people. And they want to stop the badness. And they see a chance for the bad things to stop. I'm so happy about that. Because you know, if you get rid of Corneo, because power fills a vacuum. But there's good people in place who are just waiting for the opportunity to fill that vacuum with something good. And so the people of Wall Market are going to be okay because Andrea's there and he's got connections, and the people who are able to do good things will do good things. And I think Madam M honestly would probably be okay. And even the cowboy, like I think all of them would do okay if they didn't have to do bad things because of Don Corneo. I'm so happy about that. I'm sorry. I had like... That was just so good. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Power fills a vacuum doesn't mean that it must take the exact same shape that it did before. I'm not saying that somebody else is going to step in and be a Dawn. In the absence of the Dawn, things can change. Will they change? I don't know. And honestly, in this game, there's kind of the implication that, futons. Like, when it comes to Shinra and Midgar, it is so big that I don't know that I don't know that you can change. In the case of cyberpunk stuff, a lot of times the great evil is something you can't defeat. and you can just try your best to take away its power one bit at a time. But we have the chance to make a very real difference for the people in Wall Market. We can change Wall Market for the better. We can put it in the hands of people who care and take care of their people and see what that shapes. And frankly, that is empowering and exciting, and I am happy. Also, I'm really glad that I read those characters right. Also, look at this! Heck on, we're gonna take a look around at their stuff. I don't know what those are. They look like erasers. They're probably drugs. I bet they're drugs. Also, I really love this version of Tifa's theme. And I get Tifa's theme stuck in my head hardcore, so this is not gonna help. Nightwind! Thank you, Nightwind. That's such a sweet thing to say. I'm sometimes get a little self-conscious about just how much I talk and how slow I am, but I'm glad that folks enjoy it, because that's what I've got to give. So I'm happy if it, yeah. Oh, okay, there was mahjong. Okay, well, not drugs. But it's. He looks, because he looks like the guy from 15 with the hat, because he has a fishing hat. Leslie, you're one of my favorite characters in this game, okay? You and Andrea and Jules, oh my god.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Bet they're going at it right now. Lucky bastard.
Thank you. Well, thank you all so much for joining me and for choosing to spend your New Year's Eve here. I feel like we're not able to celebrate New Year's Eve with our friends and family like we might normally. But we can watch these two girls. Oh, I can beat those guys up? Excuse me.
I see you managed to get out, huh?
Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, weakness, yeah. Because you are. I don't know what this does, but I'm doing it. God, I'm doing a lot of damage. This is so satisfying.
And we're safe.
Oh, thank you, Nightwind. I love Zach. I was talking to someone recently, and I was like talking about characters that I liked more or less, and I was like, I don't usually like characters whose thing is that they're kind of dumb. Like, I like them well enough, but I don't usually like, get really attached to them, except for Zach, who is my absolute favorite idiot in anything ever. Yeah, the fire is very satisfying. Where does this go? Oh, let's go here. Ooh. Let's take all their stuff. That seems appropriate. I don't understand why everyone quotes Gongaga, but I know that they do. No. Yeah, I'm really glad actually that it wasn't that intense. Zach inspires me to want to be better. So I can run? I can run. That sounds really good. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? Wait. Wrong button. Okay. Oh, the playroom. Cool. Is this where I came from? This is where I came from, right? No? If you think I'm not gonna just steal all of their stuff, you got another thing coming. Wait, there's a way down? Wait, is this where I came from? Hold on. This is the gas room? Is there anything down here? Oh, yes, there is. Oh my god, I love the way she runs. She just has this, like, goofy little silly run. God, this music is so good. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad. I was concerned, but the devs knew they could establish what was going on and what was at risk without actually going too far. So, I'm glad. No, it was handled very well and very intentionally. So is it safe then to bring everyone else back in? If anyone has stepped out? I don't know if anyone did or not, but... Yeah, Whooper, I think you're right, and I think they did a good job. Okay. Well, I will give everyone okay. Oh my god, I'm happy when I see him. I'm like, yeah, he's a character that I like a lot. Also, can I just say, and I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, I'm gonna drop my controller and it's gonna press buttons and turn off everything. I'm just gonna take a moment to say, reiterating what I said and have said several times throughout the course of this playthrough, I hate it when games are like, it's so gritty and hard and mean, and so everybody is mean and turns against each other. No. Here, we have people doing good for each other. We have good people doing good things for each other. They're doing the best they can. So many of them up until this point have been doing the best they can within the constraints of the world in which they live. And now they are given an opportunity to do even more good and break past those constraints, and they are on it. And that is so good. Like, I don't think anyone would say this game is excessively optimistic about human nature. It so very much shows some of the worst of human nature. And like I said, like, even its cartoonishly evil characters are actually based on real people who were, like, unthinkably evil, so that can happen. And they're not afraid to shy away, or they don't shy away from, and they're not afraid to delve into good people doing bad things, mediocre, like average people, like, doing bad things, like, people doing good things and bad things. Like, they have an understanding of the complexity of human nature. So the fact that they still show again and again people doing good things, I think, is excellent. So, yeah. Way to go, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What are you doing here?
Hold on.
You've got this. Let me handle it.
Oh my god, the girls are so positive to each other.
Raring to go!
Oh my god.
Feel that heat? Huh? Do ya?
Do I feel that heat? You're the one who's on fire, mister. Oh, he kicked me way back. There was some... That was really satisfying.
That's the way to do it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Well, we'll see how far we can make it before my controller gives up. Yeah, no, I can see that. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Hold on. Oh, this is where I'm going. I've already come through here. The thing is, Cloud and Aerith have so much natural chemistry that I just don't think I could do. I don't think I could overlook that. But as has been pointed out many times, it doesn't have to be an either-or scenario. Yeah, so I went there already, right? So there's not anything new for me there? I don't have any stuff to get? Right? Because I don't really want to go back down there. Okay. And let's do that. I love the, like, she, like, walks like she's silly, and then she, like, has this, like, good push through the door.
Don't stop! Tell me what a bad boy I am! Yes, yes I am! Here I come, baby! Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that? One of you get in here and teach this bitch some manners!
Sorry, but your boys had to learn some manners too.
What the?
Cloud, your clothes.
So you're a man, huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions. Like, why'd you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
Huh? Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. Let's try again. Why did you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche? Spill the beans, or...
I'll cut him off.
All right, I'll talk.
I don't have to establish what that was.
Some guy with a gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
I can't tell you that. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
Well, you better. 'Cause if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
That does...
It was the Director of Public Security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra! And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
I love Aerith.
Or I'll smash them.
Tifa is so serious. I love her.
All right, you got me. I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out, home base and all. And I mean stamp out. By targeting the support pillar and blowing it up.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be Sector 6 all over again. I'm sure you've been there and seen the wreckage for yourself. So you know exactly what Sector 7's gonna look like.
They wouldn't.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Before you do...
No.
Please, this won't take long. As everyone knows, villains only divulge their plans in a certain situation. But what is
So this is a bit of comic relief to distract you from what they just dropped on you. Jesus. Oh, I didn't give an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Time's up. The answer lies in the sewers. Enjoy the sights and smells.
Oops. So I don't know if they're actually going to drop it, if they've said that to raise the stakes, or if that's actually going to happen. Oh, no!
Are we on schedule?
The Turks are on top of it. Yes, there will be no delays.
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging.
That's Kate Sith.
The Sector 7 Undercity is home to more than 50,000...
Director Twisty.
I remember that.
At least let us issue
I didn't remember
warning,
him actually
sir.
having a personality.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Breathe. Progress requires sacrifice. Learn to live with it.
So I played the original with my sister a very long time ago. I don't remember it very well. I've tried to share what I remember.
Where
are we? I mean, we're in the sewers. I said that, but I didn't even watch all of it because I didn't like it very much. So I missed entire sections.
Damn, it reeks.
Okay, so I'm in the sewers. No, okay, so I don't actually remember that happening in the original at all. To be perfectly honest, I do not remember them doing that. I do not remember the plate falling. That's just story-wise what I would have done, because it makes a lot of sense, because they set it up really, really well. They showed you again and again. They showed things falling. They talked about falling. They made you see the distance between the two. But oh my god. Sector 7 is the one where 7th Heaven is. Hence Sector 7 also is Final Fantasy 7. I mean, if it were like the absolute worst answer would be Sector, the one with the orphanage. So Marlene is there. And the little lady. The little lady who helped Tifa. And my friend's the junk shop dealer. And they're gonna actually show it, aren't they? I didn't want them to do it. Also, that is such an incredibly stupid You don't have to do that to take Avalanche down. Oh my god, I'm so mad at them right now. I was like, oh good, we got off easy. We aren't going to do that. They're going to do that. I'm sorry. Jesse! And what? And Bix! No, I know they're not going to kill Barrett. I know he's going to make it out okay. Oh my god, if they kill Marlene and all of my friends, oh my god, they're going to just... I'm sorry. Anyway. All right. Do I have to pick which one I'd wake up first? I guess I don't. I'm not going to be hitting Don Corneo in the face with the nail bat. I'm sorry, I actually feel a little sick to my stomach about that. You can't make me think about choices like this, game. Yeah, Colonel, like I said, we're going late tonight. We'll hit a stopping point. This can't be my stopping point. Like, this wouldn't feel like this. Like, I wouldn't think this was a choice at all. If I came here, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll just walk up to one of them and then we'll walk up to the other one. So. I mean, Tifa's the one that I like to play as more, but.
Aerith.
Cloud. We have to get to Sector 7.
Yeah.
That bastard!
I think Cloud thinks more Tifa's being self-sufficient. It's giant rat. Giant rat.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't even know what that is. Glowy horns. I should have saved.
Here you go.
You bet! Bring it on!
Abzu. Isn't that a game?
That's it!
Yeah, do some damage to me. Damn it. Sorry.
Need a breather. faster.
All set. Watch yourself.
So it's my turn?
Okay, sorry.
Hot stuff.
Okay. That wasn't nice.
So long.
Oh, shoot, hold on.
After you.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I don't have. Okay, well. Good night, your mom and Mama. We're gonna. I mean, like, maybe I should have a.
You're up.
Did I summon? Oh, I didn't summon. Maybe I should have stopped before this
I've been
fight.
dying to see you.
Do you need a little levity here?
Go on.
Okay.
You can do it.
Great.
He's not impressed. Shoot! Sorry, my screen is in the way here.
Good to go?
This time.
Come on. It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do.
Stop it!
Can you take over for me?
Okay, hold on.
Last long. Take it from here.
So it's my turn? You can do it.
Great. Let's switch it up.
I'll show you what I can do.
Shoot, no, I want to do a group attack. A group heal.
Get him!
Spells. No? How do I cure everyone?
Just a little.
That's not what I meant to do! How do I cure everybody?
Everything's spinning.
Stay right there.
Hold on, I'm having some trouble.
Be careful.
Okay.
After you.
I got this. You're up.
Sure. However I can help.
I did not have it do moves when I should have had it do moves, but hopefully I should probably assess it. Okay, hold on.
Thanks so much for everything.
Here it comes. One more shot.
Oh! Okay.
Should have been there.
Sorry, folks. We might not do this fight.
Still up for it?
Let me handle this.
I meant to do that to Aerith. Hold on, sorry.
Good luck. This one's for you.
Did you say no need to thank me?
You've got this.
Take it away.
Bring it.
Oh, I should probably assess. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
One more shot.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't think I want this.
Get fired up.
Hang back. Keep it together.
What is it doing? It's making the sewer explode.
This might be it.
Come on.
Sorry, folks. Oof.
Watch yourself.
I should.
Cut!
There. Sorry, but you handle it.
Ah!
Just hang on. I'm coming.
That's okay.
Can you fight? You're up.
Sure. However.
No?
Let the winds
Oh,
caress you.
commands menu? What is that?
What the? Just taking a little break.
Pushing it.
I got this.
Okay.
I've got you covered. Damn it! It's on you.
I'll You're burning up.
Here it
Can
comes.
you take over for a bit?
Let's switch it up.
Let's go.
Jeez.
I should probably heal up.
Yes, you should probably heal.
Okay. Go on. Sorry, but you handle it.
Okay, hold on.
This one's for you.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to, oh shoot, I meant to, okay, hold on.
Can you handle them?
All the time.
You say of all the times, Cloud. Okay. Oh, jeez!
Okay, now I'm mad.
We're having some trouble. Okay.
Okay, up and at 'em. Just taking a little break. Just go away! So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Go on!
Shoot. Okay, hold on. I need to get a life spell. I really do. Okay. Cloud.
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you handle them?
Need to heal up.
Shoot!
Not looking good.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh shoot, hold on.
You okay? Let's switch it up. I won't give up.
I'm just getting started.
I'm not playing defensively. This is what's been going on here. Shoot! This isn't good. He was really close to death too. Okay, so so it is pretty late, and I feel like I kind of need to wind down a bit. Oh man, It felt like that was really close because I wasn't playing defensively. I was playing more offensively. And I usually play a bit more defensively. We could try one more time. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. Like I'm honestly really upset about, I didn't want them to do that. I was genuinely relieved. Okay. So if I do this retry from checkpoint, is that correct? That'll take me to before the sewers, or at the beginning of the sewers, right? Is that right? Is this chapter 9 working odd jobs? Is that where I was? I don't want to have to do the whole Don Corneo section again. Does it checkpoint me? Because that doesn't sound right. Okay, then why is the checkpoint... Okay, so then I guess we've got no choice. We're going to have to... Oh, from just before the last battle. Okay. Okay. Because I didn't save. Because I didn't realize I was about to fight a boss. And I was really upset. Okay. So we're in the sewers. Beneath the slums. Through all of Midgar. There's monsters. Elemental magic, yes. Okay. Okay, so you can choose either, girl. I'm gonna save. First of all, I'm gonna save. I was really hoping that I would... Oh, elixirs. I don't remember what elixirs do. Are elixirs magic heal? Yeah, because I didn't want to cure... I didn't want to cure Cloud too much, which was kind of dumb, maybe. Okay. Oh, elixir is full here. Can you use an elixir on someone who's dead, though? I don't think you can. So I guess I'll just have to use it. Because you should actually use those items. I didn't actually... I don't think I remembered them dropping it. I mean, if I did... That would be a really long time ago. Like, when did this game come out? 20 years ago? I have not seen this game since 1997. So, 23 years ago? And I think I went through, like, trying to remember what I could remember. I don't think I remembered that. I just thought that it made sense plot-wise, and then when it turns out it was a thing that they'd done before, I was like, ah, okay. I'm sorry, that's really heavy. Oh, we never did invite the back. Did you invite people back after Don Corneo? Did everyone in stream chat know? I mean, I guess it's like the end of things, but oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks. Ha. But I don't remember it happening. That's the thing. I don't remember it happening. I don't think I do. I don't think that was me remembering it happening. I just, it makes logical sense as far as, like, they set it up. They put all of the pieces in place. They did foreshadowing for it. They've done enough to make sure that you have emotional connection. I mean, that's true, Demi. We don't know if they're actually going to do it because we haven't seen it, but I think they're going to. I don't know why I remember that Reeve is Kate Sith. Given that I thought that that lady... Good night, Ampy. Thank you for coming by and Happy New Year. I thought is her name Scarlet or Ruby? No, Ruby's a 9. Scarlet? Or is that... No, because there's the girl, the woman. And I thought that she was one of the Turks, and she's not. She's Shinra's press, like, PR person or something like that. But I could have sworn she was one of the Turks. So, I don't know why I remember who Reeve is. You know? I don't know why. Like, the moment he showed up with his name, my brain is like, that's Kate Sith. I'm like, okay, brain. Okay. You knew something. But, like, I've forgotten, like, so much of the game that I don't know why that one popped in. I don't know. Like, I don't remember characters in the game. I don't remember things. But I remember that Reeve is Kate Sith. Is Reeve in Crisis Core? Does he show up in Crisis Core? Well, no, so Ruby is one of the members of Tantalus in Final Fantasy IX, which is a game I love very much. But also Ruby and Scarlet are both red, so... Kate Sith is in Crisis Core? Okay. Oh, no. Okay, because I was like, maybe he shows up in Crisis Core and we had a conversation about it then. No, I don't know. But I had like a gut level reaction. You saw right there. It was just like, you. Oh my god, they're seriously going to do it. So I guess it makes sense plot-wise. They've established like multiple slums. So we have characters that we care about in multiple places. So if they... I thought they were gonna like, cause I'm like, I figure that I was like, okay, I know that Jesse and Biggs and Wedge aren't in the whole game, and I don't remember them like at all from the original. Like, I'm like, oh, I recognize those names, I think, but it's so interesting that you hate Corneo so much. And then they just completely change it. Like, they've set up an entire chapter in which you increasingly hate Corneo. And there's other stuff and it's wacky and it's fun. They are very good, I think, at, like, they're trying very hard to very carefully like balance. They're doing very nice just distraction. I keep saying that word. I can't remember what it's called. Look at this hand while this hand does the thing. They do that very intentionally and carefully, and they balance their humor and their serious sleight of hand. Thank you. Yeah, no, it is interesting. But they have that, the entire misdirection. That's the one word version. Those two things go together. Sleight of hand and misdirection are, yes. And those are things that I'm seeing so much in the games and the stories that I've been consuming lately, the games that I've been playing, that it's making me really think about misdirection and how I can use that in my own writing and storytelling. Yeah, like Don Corneo doesn't have that power, but you've been immersed in Don Corneo's world, in which Don Corneo can make people do things they don't want to do. They have no power. Like within Wall Market, Don Corneo is the ultimate authority. He's the ultimate power. Like, you see how... Like, you see him play with people because they have no power. That's Madame M's temper tantrum that she throws when he decides that there's going to be one more round in the arena. It's an excellent way of demonstrating that other people have no power and he can do whatever he wants to them, which you can see as well. Like like, people have no power, he can do whatever he wants to them, is like, it carries through like both like the people at Wall Market, the three people who are his people in charge but also not in charge, and also obviously the way that he abuses the women who come to him, and you have that feeling of powerlessness. And when you go in there, like, I was afraid it was going to get bad, but I also knew that it was going to be okay. because we have these strong characters who can take care of themselves. And when I realized, like, okay, it's just the three of us, we're able to talk and plan it out, and then we have allies outside, although, frankly, Tifa doesn't need her gear. She's just gonna kick people. But, I guess she could punch them, too. Variety. But no, like, you get this feeling of power. Oh, that's well done. You get this feeling of powerlessness against Don Corneo, and then you have the opportunity to take out Don Corneo. And I remember what I was just saying about how you have this feeling of hope, almost like that you're like, we can make a difference. We can change what's happening in Wall Market. We can make it okay. We can't affect what Shinra's doing, but we can get rid of Don Corneo, and we can take away his power and make the people in Wall Market safe. And you have this moment of like cheering and victory and yes. And we listen to the music. We have this like empowering version of Tifa's theme, and we're like just tearing through these guys, just like completely annihilating them. And it's not a problem at all. And you're like, yes, we're going to do this. And you get to Don Corneo and they're like threatening him. And you're like, yes, we're going to emerge victorious from this. But we don't, because we are immediately thrown in again into a feeling of powerlessness. And it's not Don Corneo taking away our power. It is the big bad cyberpunk corporation taking away our power. And then they don't. Yes, it's so interesting to do that. It's very, very masterfully done. Like, as far as like storytelling goes, giving you that bit of hope, like giving you like an evil that seems so bad, and then you think you're going to win, and then they throw away your win and they pull out something like on a like magnitude worse. 50,000 people are just going to die horribly in a terrible, terrible catastrophe. And it completely changes things. It's a whiplash. It's a very masterfully developed emotional whiplash experience. And then they throw you here, so you don't even have really a chance to process it. I mean, we'll see what happens once we fight the boss eventually, and ideally win against the boss next time. Yeah, like, we don't know, Loki. Either way, it's a lot. Oh. That's right, there's people on top of it. Is that where Jesse's mom lives? Does Jesse's mom live on top of Sector 7? Oh. Well, yeah. Happy New Year, folks. This is a very good and very dark game. Yeah, no, I know that her dad is there too, as a living example of Shinra not caring about the cost to its people. Even the people who are giving their lives to it, even the people who work there and are loyal, Shinra doesn't care about them. And the thing is, it doesn't cost that much to care about people. You can still be rich and successful. You can still be a company with power and wealth and accomplishments, and not crush human lives. It can be done. In the real world, it can be done. And yet you have people saying, in the real world, well, people could make more money if they do that thing, so therefore they are obligated to do that thing, even if it winds up having negative repercussions for the rest of the world. Like, I have had conversations with people who have said this. Oh, but what do you expect them to do? They could make more money doing that. I'm like, but they don't need that little bit more. And it has a cost to other people. And eventually in the long run to them. You know, if you bleed the world dry, eventually even you won't have anything because the world will end. And so it is so short-sighted, and obviously what is happening with Shinra and Mako and the live stream is an exaggerated, fantastical illustration of this, but it's true in the real world too. There is a company, I'm trying to remember, but there's some sort of a shipping company that was researching alternatives to, I think it was like alternatives to oil, things that pollute less, trying to find ways to like reduce pollution and not be dependent on fossil fuels or something like that. And it's a very expensive process. And I remember reading an interview with like one of the people in charge of that, where someone was like, but how can your company afford to do this? It's expensive. And the person was like, how can we not afford to do this? If we don't do this, we won't have a company. There won't be shipping. There won't be fuel. There won't be the human race. Like, have a little less money right now so that the species doesn't go extinct. And yet there are people in the real world who make the decision for the short-term value because they are so convinced that it won't affect them. It's like you see people who are like, well, the world is ending, but I have money, so I will have my little bunker and I will hire people to protect me, and so I'll be fine. This won't hurt me. It doesn't matter what happens to the rest of the world. I can pay to make everything okay. Yeah, if they don't do everything possible to maximize shareholder value. I mean, just like listen to those words. It's terrible. The whole thing is terrible. And for the very wealthy, it doesn't even affect their quality of life. It's not like the numbers getting bigger actually make any changes for them. You know, Jeff Bezos, however you say his name. I don't remember how you pronounce his last name. He could pay every single person who works for Amazon $50,000 a year and he wouldn't feel a difference. And yet he chooses to pay people as little as possible. And he doesn't, you know, it's just numbers. It's just numbers on a page, and they just want their numbers to get bigger. And it doesn't actually make any difference for them. And it's horrifying. And I don't know what we can do about it. I don't know what we can do about it. And I hope that there are things that can be done about it. And it's infuriating, yeah, because the people at the top, they like their money like doesn't make a difference, and a lot of them wind up not like there are people who make a lot of money who are like super unhappy, and I'm like, then just let other people be happy. Money doesn't buy happiness is something that people who have all of their needs covered can say. That is a luxury to be able to say that statement. Even like $50,000 a year is a lot of money. Like not even 500,000, 50,000 is a lot of money for a lot of people. And it's just, this is what people are talking about when people talk about like the evils of capitalism. This is what they're talking about. This is why this game is cyberpunk, by the way. It's not the like glowy neon lights in Midgar. It's the fact that this game is trying to scream at you. Corporations don't care about you. They don't care about the world. They will destroy you. They will destroy everyone. They will destroy the world in the name of profit and power. and something has to be done. Eco-terrorism actually usually disproportionately harms marginalized people, disenfranchised people. So it's not actually necessarily the best course of action, but something. Yeah, money can buy happiness to a point when you can function and all of your needs are taken care of. So can everybody be at that point? And then we can start wondering what else makes us happy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry this is a very, very heavy thing to end on, but I mean, frankly, we just went through a microcosm in which one entity at the top has unreasonable levels of power and control over other people and uses that to abuse people without consideration, compassion, or anything like that. And then we've pulled away to look at it on a larger scale. Because in a way, yes, Don Corneo is the Shinra of Wall Market. It's a parallel between those two. And that's well written, well designed. Good job, Final Fantasy VII Remake team. And yes, Corneo is a deeply uncomfortable part of the game. And you feel the human cost of what Corneo does because he is a person hurting other people right in front of you. With Shinra, the scale of it is so big that it can be harder to feel and also harder to put a face on. I mean, we get to see the people in charge who are evil. We see their faces, but it's also more than just them. Yeah. So, yes. I think we should kind of wrap this up and try to leave this on a lighter note. Because it is very hard to end. And I said that we were going to do aftercare after what happened with Corneo. It turns out that it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I think we need aftercare for this. And the concept of aftercare does not come from a community I'm part of, but I like the idea behind it. The idea being that if we collectively have an experience that is difficult together, then before we re-enter the real world, we kind of talk through and work through the difficulties of that experience, and again reach a point where we can be ourselves and be comfortable in the world again. So that is what we are going to do now. If you folks are comfortable doing that, we are going to just talk a little bit more about other things. For me, this will help me sleep at night. For you, perhaps it will as well. So we are at a very difficult time in human history. This is something for the history textbooks that we're living through. But there is a lot of change for the better and seeds for change for the better that are beginning to sprout or be planted. Good night, Blinkspat, right now. And I think that it is very important that we hold on to that right now. And that we look for opportunities to help, opportunities to change, opportunities to learn and understand and do better. Because many of us are complicit in a system that is harmful, but we are not complicit in that system that is harmful because we choose to be harmful. Many of us don't want to be harmful or harm other people. And so it can hurt to learn that you've been part of something that's hurt other people, but you can eventually you can hold hands with other people and learn to shoulder that hurting and then figure out what you can do to do better. And those options and opportunities are there. I don't know all of them, but I'm listening and I'm learning. To take that moment of empowerment, whatever happens with Shinra, it does not invalidate the possibility of what happening of Wall Market being okay. We didn't get a chance to stop Don Corneo, so I don't know if Wall Market will be saved, but it could be, and there are good people there, and they come together when that opportunity arises. They try to help in the small ways in which they can. They try to protect each other. And we may not be able to change the things that are at the top right now. But what we can do is take care of each other. There's the concept I keep talking about, mutual aid, where, you know, we maybe can't depend on help from up here, but we can reach out and help each other. And those who have something to give can give it, and a little bit at a time. And I think that's what we need to remember. That matters. And that counts. I don't know if I want to know what Corneo's ultimate fate is in the original. If it's not in this game and it just is going to hang over my head, I guess it'll hang over my head. No, there are a lot of good people out there. There are a lot of us. I would say that most people are more good than not good. I say that people will do bad things in situations when they have to, and people will make tough choices that you might wish that they didn't make, but ideally they shouldn't have to make those choices. And so I think it's very important that we support each other. We hold on to a belief in our own goodness and the goodness of those around us. We look for opportunities to grow. So I hope that if we can take anything away from this stream and this experience, let's remember that feeling of hope and victory and realizing that it does matter. That does matter. You know? One person can't save the world in real life. But one person can save one person, can save one person, can save one person. And if we all do our best, I don't know if we can save the world. Well, we can do a damn good job trying. And it will be better for us having done so. So let's do that, okay? Try to be kind to others. Try not to lose your hope. Try to find opportunities to do good going into the new year. If you are the sort of person who makes New Year's resolutions, make one of your resolutions this year be to find a way to help others and to commit to doing that if you can. Wait, what just happened? Somebody just cheered? Did you just cheer 10,000 cheers? Thank you. You've all been very, very kind and generous to me today, and I appreciate that. And I hope that you can take that goodness and that kindness for yourself and for each other and for people in need. Thank you. I feel kind of selfish in getting these, but I am one of my personal goals, and moving and having those expenditures has kind of made it a little bit I might have to wait a little bit longer. But one of my personal goals is I've been following on Twitter. There's a couple of hashtags that people use if they are in need of help. And I've been following some of those, and I'm hoping to once a month pick one or two people who need help and give what I can. And it's not a ton, but I can make that difference for somebody. I can make sure they can eat. I can help them keep the power on. And that's the kind of thing, I've set up recurring donations. And it sucks, so much of it is money. There are things you can do that aren't money. Right now it's harder because the pandemic means that a lot of the in-person help that one could do, the volunteering that one could do, those options aren't really there. But even things like if you have extra coats, it's winter right now for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. Do you have an extra coat you don't need? Find somebody who you can give it to. Do you have extra socks you don't need? People experiencing homelessness need socks. That's something that I didn't realize until I spent a couple of years volunteering with an organization that helps the homeless in Austin. And apparently socks are really, really helpful. So if you have these things that that you know, you can find opportunities to give people who need something, and passing that along can make a big difference in someone's life. And yeah, as Jando is telling us, you know, tenants unions, prison support, food co-ops, all of these organizations that are doing the most good for people who need it. I would encourage you, if you're working on learning more about things, educate yourself on the justice system and the prison system in America if you're American. There's a lot. It is a very hard thing to learn about. It will hurt. I would suggest you have somebody who can hold your hand as you process learning about that. But I think that we all owe it to ourselves and to our fellow humans to know what is happening, and to then ideally be able to take action with our votes, with our money, with what we say and do, and how we share information with others. So there are so many ways to help other people. And this is like what you can do for your community. Also, you can reach out to your friends and offer support. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm encouraging people to martyr themselves, because I think that valuing martyrdom is actually one of the more unhealthy things in our society. Never give more than you can afford to give, and that means both, like, financially. Don't put yourself at hardship to try to help someone else out of hardship. Also, don't give of yourself emotionally more than you can spare. One of the nice things about having a network with friends, which is especially relevant now because everybody is struggling to some degree. We are in the middle of a global pandemic. A lot of things are happening on top of that personally for people. One of the nice things about having a network and being part of a network is that if one person needs help and they let their network go, anyone in the network who has something to give to help hold them up can all reach out. So it's a group of people holding them up instead of just one, and nobody who can't do it is being pulled on it. So it's a really, and that's kind of like, again, that's like a mutual aid idea of friendship. Take care of yourself and others. Oh man, deep shock. Okay, well, yeah, I've still got an hour left to go. But yeah, there are so many opportunities to help other people. I hope that you can take 2021 as an opportunity to do good. There's so much we can't control in the world. There's so much that's out of our hands, and it's terrifying sometimes, and it's lonely and overwhelming. But there is a lot we can do, and there are a lot of opportunities. And if it seems overwhelming and you need some help finding someplace, like something local, if you want to get involved with local aid communities or something like that, you know, we can try to help you hunt something down if you feel comfortable giving us the general idea of where you are. And if not, that's okay. But like there are ways to do this. And and also, as Chrono says, sometimes just being kind to other people. I have the ability, because people listen to me sometimes, to talk about these things and to encourage people to do good, and to share some of the lessons that I have learned about taking care of myself and how to be happier and healthier and stronger, and then you can give more to the world. And if I can use whatever platform I have to do that, I will. And that counts for something. Sometimes when I'm feeling hopeless and powerless in the face of the world, I'm like, no, I can do this thing. Is it, you know, going to put me in like the Guinness Book World Records for most good done? No. But it's still something. And it's whatever we can do is good enough. And whatever we can do is the thing that we should do. So I hope for 2021, I guess my wish for 2021 is for kindness and goodness for as many people as we can. For all of you, for the people you love, for the people that we can reach out to and help. Let's do our best, you know? And that's all we can ask, and that's all we can do. That's all we can expect from ourselves, is just our best. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be, you know, generous to a fault all the time. You don't have to be kind to everyone all the time. It's okay. There's no S rank in life. You can't 100% anything, no matter how hard you try. So just do your best. Cut yourself some slack. try to give kindness to the world as much as you can. And give kindness to yourself too. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you can take some of this with you going into the new year. And if you want, if it will make you feel better, if you do something good and you want a pat on the back for it, I will give you that pat on the back. So let me know. I don't know. I believe that we can change the world. It might be like a wave, slow and building and heading in a direction, but I think we can. So please enjoy your New Year's celebration, what's left of it, responsibly. I will probably eat some chocolate and drink some ginger ale. And yeah, if taking a walk is safe for you in your area, then do that. If there's fireworks or other celebrations, enjoy it. Be safe. Remember to wear your mask. Continue social distancing. Be kind, be understanding, be patient with others. Stand up for what's right as much as you can. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Happy New Year, my friends. I will be streaming next week on the usual schedule. And maybe we'll have some special bonus streams along the way. So just watch the Discord and my social media, and I'll try to keep people posted. To everyone who has donated or offered subscriptions or anything like that, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it, and I'm going to try my best to pay that forward into the new year. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all another time. So be well.